So before this series started, I had the New York Knicks pegged as a dumpster fire that was going to get destroyed by us in 4 games. Well, it turns out that the Spike Lees forgot they were the Spike Lees, and while we won the first 2 games in Boston, it was definitely tough and they both went down to the wire. And then Game 3, Kristaps Porzingis made Stephen A. Smith have an orgasm. Maybe more than one. And so, this Game 4 is crucial. Do they tie the series at 2-2, and then it's anyone's? Or do we take a commanding 3-1 lead? Well, looking at the first 3 games of the series, I was thinking, what is going on here? Then I realized we're being too nice. We're not disrupting the Knicks' flow at all. So you're going to see about the midway point of this game, I decide, let's try something a little different. Let's force these guys to really beat us. So all the momentum in this series is going to be decided with this one game. So you know both of us are going to be ready to play. Okay. Or the Knicks will just get a backup. Maybe they are a dumpster fire and I just didn't realize it. Well, whatever, let's just... Oh, great, we're both idiots. I get a 3 seconds with Boogie. Great start to the game, guys. This is exactly what everybody wanted to see. Bradley misses that 3-pointer, and then as the Knicks go down the court, I already start crying to myself because I'm like, oh god, we're going to lose this game. We're going to implode. It's going to be an epic collapse. Or maybe not. Thankfully, someone wants to play defense because I'm too shocked to do anything at the moment. Brandon Jennings, you ain't got enough pounds and you just stopped Marcus Smart going to the rim. And if there's anything uglier than Josh Smith taking a jump shot, I would love to see what it is because it has to be hideous, to say the least. And nobody defended Batum? Alright. So after the first quarter, we're up 5 points. It's okay. It's not great, but the Knicks, they're still here. I don't like that. I also don't know how Jay Crowder can't post up Brandon Jennings. Like, they have Jennings at the small forward. Crowder probably outweighs him by about 40 pounds, and, well, okay. Timeout. I don't know what's going on. So, of course, whenever I don't know what I'm doing, which is pretty often, just call a pick and roll with DeMarcus Cousins. Chances are something good's going to happen when you give the ball to Boogie. You know? Amir Johnson defending Melo at the 4. I'll be honest, I may end up starting Amir Johnson before these playoffs end, just for what he does defensively. But guys, rebounds. Come on. It's the Knicks. I went on this whole spiel about how we're being too nice and now you're giving up rebounds. Can't have that. That pass should not have worked. But you know what? It's cool. So it's 6 points at the half. And Jay Crowder already made a joke of himself once trying to post up Brandon Jennings. And after the thing with Boogie don't work, I say, alright, you know what, Crowder? Try again, okay? There's no way you can screw this up more than once, right? There you go. Very good. Law of averages say, if the guy defending you is 10 pounds, eventually you're going to be able to post up on him. And so, remember how I told you earlier that we got to be more mean? We can't let them just do what they want to do? You're going to see what I mean on this very possession. Brandon Jennings, you're being double teamed by Marcus Smart and Avery Bradley. Good luck. That's exactly what's going to happen. I just realized, like, look it, we got Marcus Smart, Avery Bradley, and Nicholas Batum in the game. That's 3 of the better defenders that you can put together in this league. Let's hound them. Let's just force them to do something. And you'll see what happens. We're forcing misses, then we're just going to get out and run. And Jared Sullinger, he's been running laps for me all season, even though he still looks kind of heavy, but it's all good, man. Once again, right here, just force the ball out of Brandon Jennings' hand. He's been annoying me the whole series. And I mentioned how I wanted Amir Johnson to start. It's kind of for reasons just like this, because Sullinger, it just, can't stop Melo. No matter what defensive scheme I try to draw up to just basically be a pack of wolves. Can't stop Melo, but they can't stop Boogie on the other end, so it's cool. Now, of course, the one thing Jared Sullinger does do well for us is he's a 3-point shooter. Well, this is awkward. No, Sullinger, I mean, you've seen the shots that he's hit for us. Him and Amir Johnson, they're just different players. They both help us out in different situations. My favorite player in the NBA, J.R. Smith, who once said that taking open shots is boring and he prefers contested ones. Just fantastic. You gotta love him. But then, Josh Smith, the other one, leaves Bradley a little too open. 17 points if my math is correct. 16 to end the third. And you see just that hounding defense is working. This is what we got to do against these guys. And we're going to continue it here. Just force them to get the ball out of their hands, okay? We've been too nice. We're not disrupting them at all. We forced Melo into a bad shot. Steven Adams forgot how to grab a rebound, but it worked out in the end. Eric Gordon. That shot should have got blocked, but it's cool. 18 points. Now, we had a lead like this in Game 3, but then we choked it away. Shout out to the Clippers. We're not going to allow that to happen this time. We're going to stay on their throat for the entire fourth quarter until we end up blowing the lead. I mean, what? Yeah, just stick around. You'll find out what happens. And by that, I mean... Actually, I don't know what the hell happens. This is the dumbest offensive possession I've ever had in my life. But Isaiah got a three-pointer off. 20 points with the second unit just running them. This is what we got to do. And, Boogie, he just crossed over Porzingis. Everybody's been telling me to jack up Boogie's three-pointer. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I might do some crossovers with him. A convincing Game 4 win. We won by 9. We were up as much as 20. We just said, listen, Knicks, you've had your fun. I'm tired of y'all. So we have a chance to end this series back in Boston, and then we can finally start talking about the NBA Finals. We got to win the game first, of course.